Hi everyone, today I want to show you how to make some DIY map artwork and give you a little peek at my living room gallery wall. Start with an old or a blank canvas, and then collect or print out enough old maps to cover your canvas. I'll leave a link to this printable map in the description box below. Cut off any parts of the map you don't want on the artwork, and then place the maps in a random pattern over the canvas. You can cut the maps as needed to cover the entire canvas plus the sides of your canvas. Apply Mod Podge to the backs of the maps to adhere them to the canvas. I'll leave a link in the description box below to where I find my Mod Podge. It's just basically a really thin glue that is great for adhering things to other things, and it also works well as a sealer, which we'll use at the very end of this project to seal this whole piece up. So just repeat this process until the canvas is completely covered. Again, make sure the sides are covered, make sure the tops are covered, make sure there's no cracks. In this case, I'm using an old piece of canvas art that I did that I don't like anymore, so I just want to make sure the entire thing is covered and you can't see the old art underneath. Another variation of this artwork would be to rip the map so you kind of have more of a jagged edge on the map pieces. I just wanted to have these nice clean edges because for whatever reason I just can't bring myself to make a random pattern with ripping, so I kind of like this more solid pattern. When it's all done, put carbon transfer paper over the center of the canvas and then print off a saying from your computer and place it over top. Trace over the letters with a ballpoint pen, and that's going to transfer your letters onto the canvas. Just make sure that transfer paper is right side down. I did this little adventure awaits saying on my computer in Illustrator, so you could do something similar in a program like PicMonkey or anything like that. And I'll leave a link to this artwork in the description box below if you want to download this for free. The letter shapes will be transferred onto your map canvas after you lift up everything, and then paint over the letter shapes with a thick paint and a small brush. And if you want, add extra flourishes and hand-painted elements to make it look really personalized. Here I am using a chalk paint, which is a really nice thick style of paint, which I really like because it covers up all of these dark transfer paper lines. And it also only takes 1 or 1.5-ish coats to cover up the map underneath. So just do your best. If you have a nice small detail brush, just do your best to kind of follow along with the lines that you did. I'm adding a little extra flourish at the beginning and at the end, so it kind of gives it a nice hand-painted feel. Also, don't worry about being perfect because hand-painted stuff is not perfect. That's the beauty of it. I love kind of artsy, imperfect types of things, so this definitely fits the bill. When everything's dry, you can seal the entire piece with Mod Podge. I'm using a matte Mod Podge here. And that's it. You are all done. You can hang it on your wall and enjoy. I've hung my piece of map art on my living room gallery wall. We used to have our TV here and we decided to move it downstairs into the basement. So let me show you how our gallery wall looks now. I put this map and another piece of DIY art I did right beside it, and it just fills up that gap nicely. So now we kind of have this nice cohesive looking gallery wall. So in the top left I just have a family picture. In the middle there I did a really special print. I believe I did this in Illustrator as well, of just all of the special dates in our family. On the upper right, I just took some vintage keys and I glue gunned them to blank frames with some canvas inside. We have another family picture below the keys, and then below that family picture I just grabbed this clock from Walmart. Excuse my messy kitchen in the right. And then beneath that is a little printable that I have. I actually have this one for free on my blog, so I will leave a link to this as well in the description box below, the Blessed Arnest printable. The triangles is also another free printable on my blog too. I'll leave a link for that. And then finally, of course, we have this Adventure Awaits DIY map art, which I just shared with you. So all of this stuff is really DIY easy. In the middle, I just have a wooden D for our last name, and I just covered that with some chalk paint and did a little sanding to make it look distressed. So that is our gallery wall. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do that. Thank you so much again for watching, and I will see you all again next week. Bye!